What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Big Bro and Love Sis Reacts. I'm Tamaj and this is Tab.
Hey.
And today we are on Supergirl Season 6, Episode 8. Welcome back, Kara. So, first part of this season, she spent in the Phantom Zone, trapped with Mixie, one of the Mixie Piddlix's peoples, the Imps. Yeah, that's what they're called. She found her dad in there alive and brought him back to National City, but they also brought the Imp back who kind of wants revenge on Kara. So I don't know what kind of chaos she's gonna cause, but she's very powerful. So kind of interested to see what she does. She really could just leave and not be bothered with Kara, but she's petty. So we're gonna see what she got, and I'm sure everybody's happy to have Kara back home. But everybody else, they held the fort down in National City while she was gone. So it'd be good to see Supergirl return and Kara and, you know, kind of get things back to normal and, you know, get one last crazy story arc before the show closes out. But, yeah, we're going to get into this. Full and other reactions are available on Patreon.
Eagle One, the package is in hand.
Return to the tower media. The Golden Sleeper is starting.
Some sick moves, Brainy. I think any normal person would. But he is not normal. He said, hey, buddy, what are you doing?
I'm making cars stop for him.
He is on a very important mission.
Where's Supergirl?
She's still under the sunlights.
Getting through the Phantom Zone to the tower last night took all his strength.
You told me the clock was ticking.
We thought you'd eat the cake.
Let's not rush her. Hopefully she's having the first restful night she's had in a while.
Having nightmares.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. It was just a nightmare. Okay? It was so dark and horrible.
Is it about the Phantom Zone?
I don't want to talk about it.
No, you don't have to. Okay? It's all over. We've got you. I've got you. It's all behind us now.
Good. Oh, 'cause I don't think I ever want to hear the word phantom ever again. Another hug, please. Always.
I got a lot of to make up for.
Welcome home, Kara.
Missed you so much.
Where's
The
her
feelings
dad?
I had thinking
I was thinking the same thing. He's probably healing too. He's been in there a lot longer than her.
Yeah, he's staying there for 3 months.
Plus, I don't think he's ever had sunlight in his body. Because remember, Krypton didn't have sun, they didn't have his powers, so probably has to adjust.
It's only because you're on the team that I'm here.
There she is.
Father, how long have you been awake?
Not long. Just long enough to try out the perks of your yellow sun. The man could get used to flying.
I'll wait until I teach you how to use your heat vision. Cold coffee? Not anymore.
You
I
probably
also
didn't
had
know
him
what
in to
coffee
check out
is.
this headquarters. Very impressive, John.
Not many people get to reunite with lost loved ones. After so long.
Thinking about her mom.
And in the Phantom Zone, no less.
Brett, someone hear that word.
Zarel, I'm sure that Allura would be overjoyed to know that you're still alive.
Yeah?
You must be anxious to get back to Argo City.
I am, of
That's
course.
crazy her parents survived
But
this whole
before I
thing.
go, I'd like to see
She
what my daughter's
has
been
been
up
her
to here.
whole
That
childhood
can
thinking
be
they were dead.
arranged.
That's crazy. I hope they can bring her mom back.
You are my Uncle Archie visiting from Midville. Okay.
Don't worry. I promise Stone will even know I'm there. I'm starting to understand my strength.
Watch him do
I'm
something.
sorry about your door.
No, it's not that. I'm just
He
nervous.
broke her door.
You know, he disappeared without a trace. I'm surprised I still even have a job. And William, I left him hanging without so much as a goodbye.
Yeah, screw William.
Okay, don't worry about him. It's not like you chose to get. He'll understand. And don't worry about Andrea, okay? I covered for you, remember?
Right. What did you tell her exactly?
That Cat Grant reached out to you personally to do a profile on Darien resistance leader Miguel de Miranda.
Okay.
And that you've been
I
off
need to
grid
write
with
that on my
him.
Wait,
wrist.
what?
It's a negative.
I'm just...
Hi, Andrea. Good morning. Coffee cart. Best part of CatCo. All right, come on, Uncle Archie. Bye, Kara. Morning.
Kara Danvers. Welcome back. I can't wait to read it immediately. Well, I'm not exactly done with it yet.
Of course. End of the day then.
That's the funny thing, though, is that there is no story. What? Yeah, Miranda changed his mind at the last minute. He said he would take everything off the record. He would deny everything. It's the funny thing about these resistance leaders. They think they want fame, but their lives depend on secrecy. You know, it's... Yeah.
Well,
That is disappointing. Car, you're late for the staff meeting.
It's like, well, now that's over.
it's the current media tracker's latest ranking of the
Not
top 2
Iris
outlets in the
being
country.
number 4,
Yes.
and the Central
And
City
CatCo
Citizen.
is number 8. Number
How
8.
Iris doing better than
Does
them?
anybody know what else ranked number 8? No, you don't. Because no one ever
The Daily
remembers number
Planet
8.
number 1. God
Look, I
forbids
know
that.
that our reputation took a hit after our little slip up covering the Lex Luthor trial. But we must do better. We will be number 1 by the end of next month's ranking. Or I will get a new staff. Am I clear? Good. Now back to work.
Okay.
Clara,
What?
I have been shockingly patient with your long absence, which resulted in exactly 0 stories, so you owe me. I want you to call Supergirl. I want an exclusive with her about how she stopped the National City Phantom attacks.
The what?
The Phantom attacks. And I want a whole series. Interviews with Supergirl and everyone who was turned into a Phantom. Here's a list of the victims. And I want all the details. Don't let them skip a single thing, okay?
Okay.
Thanks.
She's like, what happened now?
Why did no one tell me that Phantoms attacked National City?
Alex didn't want us to burden you. She knew you'd be worried, and for no reason. The Phantom is gone. This is in the past.
Yeah, but how did he even get here?
We sort of released it the first time we tried to rescue you.
So all these people suffered because of me.
No,
No.
Kara.
Not really.
It is Lex's fault. He is the one that sent you there.
It doesn't matter. Like you said, that's over. It's done now. So I'll go talk to Andrea.
No, she wants a story.
Right.
And
You gonna get
I'm
fired.
Go talk to Uncle Archie and
Put
remind
it
him that
down,
he's not the
Uncle
Phantom.
Archie.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, dear.
Humans
Welcome
cannot
back.
lift 800-pound machinery.
William. Hey, we should get coffee after work. Catch up.
I'd love to,
He has a
but I have
boyfriend.
plans.
Yep.
I've been seeing someone.
Good.
Her name's Mary. She's a pediatrician. We
I like
actually
that
made
he
a charity
said
bake-off.
she's married.
We got corona very narrowly beat my famous banoffee pie.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Well deserved, I must say that.
That's wonderful. I'm really happy for you, William.
So are we.
Yeah.
Coffee soup.
Yes.
I know you can't divulge.
Something's broken through the Earth's atmosphere. Looks like a large piece of machinery. Speeding
Satellite.
towards us.
Don't fly
You
up
really want
in
to see what
front of
Cara's life is
everybody.
like? Suit up and get ready to fly.
That thing he was wearing earlier.
Nice job.
Thanks for the suggestion. I also x-rayed the garbage patch. It was covered in toxic chemicals.
Well, looks like we have Luthor Corp and the former DEO to thank for that.
I couldn't shake the feeling that Earth was headed down the same path as Krypton. So I analyzed your oceans, and I'm afraid the prognosis is grim. Your oceans are dying, just like ours did.
I know, Father. And I understand your fears, but it's not just our oceans. We've been trying to manage Earth's environmental crises for years, but it's complicated.
Supergirl, I'm glad you're here. I'm afraid the fire from this morning has reignited.
The death of the oceans, that was the tipping point. And you're already here. We have to stop it.
This doesn't have an easy fix. It's a complicated problem.
Of course. But if I could access Krypton's records, I could really compare the data and analysis. Maybe there's something I missed on Krypton.
Welcome to Krypton on Earth.
I'm really happy for Kara. Really, I am. It's just...
Reminds you of all the things you missed out on.
Yeah.
You know I get it.
Yeah, I would do anything to have another day with my mom.
Okay, you grew up with your mom.
I'd do anything to just know my mom.
Well, Kara had her for
You know my phantom
like 8
vision was
years.
about her.
A couple of
The
years,
water
but
monster.
she didn't get to grow
Did you
up.
conquer it? I thought it would make me homesick. That it would be too painful to face all those memories.
Crazy, this show will mention Cal, no problem, but
I
Cal ain't gonna
can't
mention her.
understand that.
Okay.
Dang, Superman and Lois
I'm
Rider.
so sorry, Kara.
You sound like a human sleep aid. What happened to the Luthor Corp angle? We know Lex's mismanagement of the DEO is responsible for this.
We actually don't. When I finally got my Luthor source on the phone, they said Lex had hired a third party to dispose of the DEO waste. Now, it wasn't even illegal. They exploited a loophole in government regulations.
This is Oscar. Looks like Kellex, just with some ugly 80s style shoulder pads.
It was Kellex, but my father figured out a way to add some modifications that will enable him to clean Earth's oceans right now.
Is Oscar an acronym?
Oh no, he's named after that irritable green creature who lives with the garbage.
Yes, he binge
Not
watched
Oscar the
Sesame
Grouch.
Street while I was recovering.
I attached a coluent energy core so Oscar can shrink trash and convert it into energy in seconds. Oscar will then absorb that energy, rendering it harmless.
It's working.
So it would seem. Brady?
Oscar is converting the garbage even more efficiently than Zor-El's model suggested.
Ain't that the thing that she can make a wish with? She bet not. Oh yeah, it just gives, I think it just gives her power since the people are defeated.
I'm so just telling the truth. There's gotta be something here. Jackpot.
More Alexis places. Uh-oh. What's happening?
What is it?
Look,
Getting some odd fluctuations in Oscar's energy core.
looks like they're about to create a monster.
Rainy, you stay here with my father. Figure out what went wrong and how to fix it.
Don't forget this kryptonite.
Forgot about that suit.
All energy's overloaded. If he gets any higher, it's going to detonate with the force of an atomic bomb.
We have to find him.
I know Kellex's operating frequency, so we just need to get a virus within a few centimeters of his hard drive for it to take effect. I can deliver it with a drone.
But a virus will destroy Oscar.
If we don't destroy him, he will destroy us.
No, I can still fix him. He can still save Krypton.
Earth?
Earth. He can still save Earth.
We have to shut this robot down now before he does any more damage. So, all due respect, but you either help Rainy with the virus, or you step aside.
I altered Kellex's programming frequency when I made the upgrades.
What in the world? They made like a little garbage monster. Okay.
Man has the face on the Not the DEO right here.
It's like a large bootleg swamp thing. Not the slow motion.
He thinks they're garbage.
Oh my god.
He's gonna keep getting bigger and
He
bigger.
bonded with the trash, but this...
He's picked up a Talian along the way. Lex must have brought one to the DEO. It's a parasitic creature that forces even inanimate objects to adapt to survive. And it's impossible to remove once it's attached to a host.
Kellex! Kellex, you stupid idiot! Can you hear me? Wow! Look how big a W are! A junkyard? Come on! You sorry excuse for a Roomba! Gyrogram melted!
We need to help him.
Are you okay? I'm sifting through trash. Just a little
kryptonite, even with the suit it looked like.
Supergirl!
Supergirl, that is a Talian proto-array. Your suit's been breached. It's not going to protect you from the kryptonite.
She's afraid of losing her.
Car is trapped in here.
What are you gonna do, Alex?
He already sent the blaster away. Yeah.
Where are you with the virus? Working on it. I think I've got it. The virus has been deployed. The Cologne energy core is shutting down in 3, 2, 1. Everyone take cover.
I'll be honest, Team Supergirl is really good, like, beyond, like, Kara.
Brainy and
Right, Supergirl?
They know how to do things without Kara now. Like, she wasn't even needed on this fight. How about material going to the sun?
We took
Just a bunch
Alex
of
back to the
alien tech?
fortress.
Was that a good idea?
He'll be all right. We could go see him tomorrow if you want.
I need to return to Argo City and finally face your mother.
Face her? Was she your mortal enemy?
When I found out you and your mother were alive, it was the happiest moment of my life. And I miss her so much, Kara. In the Phantom Zone, the memory of her and you kept me alive. And the thought of looking her in the eye and seeing all of my mistakes reflected back on me, I didn't think I could handle the weight to thank you.
You did everything you could to save Krypton.
I did. And that made me part of the problem. I made rash decisions out of hubris and made everything worse. Then, when I saw your plan heading in the same direction, I thought, if I could just fix Earth, I could earn my way back to her. I was so focused on avoiding the past, I ran headfirst into all my old mistakes.
Brainy's set to take you back to Argo City whenever you're ready.
Almost 40 years in the Phantom Zone was worth it, just to see you
40
again.
years.
I'm gonna miss you so much, Father.
I can't imagine 40 years. That's almost double my life, and my life has been long.
Right.
The real story is who's stopping them.
Supergirl and her friend?
Super friends. Huh. That's good. I like that. Let's run with that.
Run with what exactly?
Our future. CatCo made Supergirl, and they have enjoyed a mutually beneficial relationship ever since. But like Supergirl, we need to think bigger. It's not just how these heroes save the day. It's why. What drives them to do what they do? I want a full profile on these heroes, and I want a lasting relationship with all of them. Track their every move until we're the ones they call before they go fight a giant robot or a phantom.
That's never gonna happen.
But they're superheroes. And we're only human. How do we cover their every move?
Well, you're the investigative journalist. You'll figure it out.
And they're never gonna call you before they go on a mission. They don't care. She's too obsessed with. I mean, it's her job to fix her company, but still, like.
Okay, I get you want to know why, but you were gonna track them.
Hey, Lena, is everything okay?
Yeah, and her.
Everything's actually
motive, I
good.
just figured that out.
I just got off the phone with Kara, but I wanted to call you.
I'm gonna go home.
To Luther Mansion?
No. To where I was born. Thank you, Nia.
I just so desperately wanted to get away from the Phantom Zone that I didn't let myself process how much I went through. How afraid I was. What if that fear never goes away? thought that we couldn't get you back. I just wanted to give up. I mean, like I couldn't get out of bed. I couldn't, and now that we did get you back, I still feel like you could slip away at any moment. And I felt that way today, too. So all I want to do is just shield you from any more pain that I just didn't even think. It's the only way out is through. And we're gonna get through this together. Healing together.
Her tears just sound like it's amazing. Because this her tears right now.
Iris West
Her what?
a piece for the Central City Citizen about how the city came together after an attack. That's what I need you to write my piece on.
She mentioned the article Iris wrote. That's good that they, so that they still kind of have, like, they watch each other work. They're in the same field. She had a dream about what's probably about to happen. So what did you think?
It was a good episode. I liked it. A lot of emotional talks. Her has PTSD. What happened to her? Yeah.
And Alex too, and her worry about losing Kara.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was really good showing that, not even Supergirl is fearless all the time, like,
yeah,
despite, all the stuff she goes through. That was still like a horrifying, like, nightmare. And then to think she was traumatized by that those few months she was there. Her dad was there 40 years. That's like all he's known. Like, that's probably he's probably spent more time in the Phantom Zone than he did living his actual life.
But don't Kryptonians live a long life?
I don't know if they did on their planet, but on Earth, yeah, I believe so.
Because of the sun.
Yeah, it enhances them and makes them healthier and stronger. But on their planet, I don't know if they naturally live beyond.
They probably lived like how long we live.
That's what I feel like, because they're susceptible to everything else, disease and aging and all that other stuff. Yeah. So. But their technology was also a little bit more advanced, so but it wasn't advanced enough to where they could save their planet. So, but more so they were ignorant to their problems. But anyway, I thought it was just like very powerful, showing like the Phantom Zone. It really kind of destroys a person, and like her dad just kind of seems like the shell of who he was. Like he also basically had PTSD and was worried about his, the planet being destroyed. He even called it Krypton. Like, I really would love to see the scene like where he goes to meet his wife again, but they're not. I don't think they're gonna bring her back. But I would have loved to see her go back home. Well, I don't know. That's not really her home, but to go back to Argo with him and the whole family be reunited. But I don't think they're gonna give us that. So kind of sad. Like, I thought he would stay longer, but they kind of just wrote him out pretty quickly. Which also, again, like, what was the point of that? Bringing him back just to write him out, just
to have a heart-filled moment, a little comedy with him going to CatCo.
No, I think what it is that by the end of this series, she's going to Argo with her family, and they wanted her whole family to be there to give her a happy ending. I think that's really what this is about. Because this show is hopeful. I don't think it's gonna end crazy like Arrow did with Oliver dying. Like, I don't think they're gonna do that with her. So. But yeah, that's pretty much how I think it's going to end. Because they've also worked, like, up Team Supergirl to make them very powerful. And, like, even what they were doing with Andrea this episode, saying, we need to get to know these other heroes that protect the city with Supergirl so we can build a long-lasting relationship, meaning living long after Supergirl. So I think she's going to be comfortable enough with this team by the end of the series to leave them as the protectors. And because they announced today, that the characters are coming for the Flash event for season 8. Alex is one of them, so she more than likely survives this series unless they're doing some time travel stuff. But they said they announced her as Sentinel, which is her superhero identity she just became. So I don't see why if they did time travel, it wouldn't be too far back. So I feel like it's gonna be future Alex. So yeah, that's what I think. But it looks like they did a lot of stuff with Nia's mom, so I feel like she'll be popping up eventually to help her because she's been dealing with that. Lena, I don't know if they're temporarily writing her off, but she said she's going home. I don't know if they're going to show that. I don't know what the hell they're going to show. But there was a lot of family stuff in this episode. So, it was really an episode about family. But, yeah, and I'm excited to see what this imp is going to do. That's really what I'm waiting for her to pop back up. But, yeah, good episode. So, I guess we'll see what happens next week. So, of course, be sure to let us know what you guys thought.
Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe to Patreon for full reaction.
And we will see you guys next week for the next Supergirl.